Welcome to your mixed mode math class. What in the world does that mean? This video is to help you understand what it means, what's expected of you, and to see if this is really a good fit before we get started. Let's get started with the video. Here we go. First things first, if you want to check out Canvas, once it's open, it'll open the first day of class. You'll be able to find all kinds of things that'll be helpful for you in the class, like the instructor bio, the syllabus, the course calendar, notes and videos, and information about registering for My Math Lab. You know what? Let me just bring that up real fast for you to see what I mean. In general, for one of my classes, it's mixed mode. You'll see something like this, where you'll have an option here to start here, and then followed by several chapters of content that we'll be covering in that order throughout the semester. So take a look at the Start Here page first. And on that Start Here page, you're going to find information about the course itself, any learning outcomes that we're expecting you to master by the end of the course, as well as a blurb called What's Next in the middle of the page. That'll be really helpful. That's where you're going to print out that syllabus, your course calendar will be there, and information about registering for My Math Lab, as well as another place where you can click on the chapter notes to get started. On those chapter notes, by the way, that's where you're going to find any videos for the course. Because this is mixed mode, let me just click on a chapter real fast so you can see what I mean. Under a chapter, you'll find your learning outcomes for the chapter. Then you'll find the actual links to my notes. So you'll have the PowerPoint version, which if you're going to print them, I usually recommend, like it says there, to print out your PowerPoint. Usually I do like 2 slides per page. It's easiest for printing, saves paper that way, but you can still read the font. The PDF version is really nice if you have like an iPad or a computer where you're going to be writing on it, like a tablet. That's the better version, I think, for that situation. And then below it, you'll see the videos that you're going to be watching on your own. Because this is mixed mode, you're going to be watching those videos. We'll talk more about that on the slide coming up. But that's where you're going to be doing most of your passive learning, where you're going to watch and then stop it and pause it and do some more active learning as well. So that's where you'll find your videos for the particular chapter you're studying, as well as the lecture notes, which hopefully you'll print out and follow along with or use technology to write on. Okay, so let's go back to our video here. There we go. So again, on that Start Here page, you'll find out information about the course, about me. Print out that syllabus and course calendar especially. In a mixed mode class, one of the things that's confusing for students is what is expected of them at home and what is expected of them in class. So we're going to talk more about those distinctions in a minute, but the syllabus and the course calendar will get you started with seeing the distinctions right away. Finally, the notes and videos, I've already shown you where you can find those under each chapter appropriately, as well as information about registering for My Math Lab. If you've never used My Math Lab before, that will be an adjustment for you, but a good one, hopefully. That's the place where you're going to find the ebook, so you don't have to buy a physical textbook unless you wish to. You'll find the ebook under Multimedia Library. You'll find your homework, which will give you a chance to actually practice and start actively participating with the content, making it your own. And finally, the quizzes you'll do at home on My Math Lab, and the grade book is where you'll see all of the grades in My Math Lab. Notice not in Canvas, in My Math Lab. It'll be the most up-to-date grade book, especially after each test has been posted. So what does class time look like? Do I even need to come to class? I mean, if all the videos are online and the homework and the quizzes are online, why bother coming to class? Well, this class is designed to be a bridge between a fully online class and a fully face-to-face class, meaning that students who take this class know that they're going to have to feel comfortable watching videos, doing homework online, and doing most of the real learning online. However, they're given the added benefit of coming to class for 1 day a week to practice real-life applications of the content that you've been practicing in the homework by yourself. You have to actually work with your classmates on those applications, sometimes for extra credit, sometimes just as a way to gain further, deeper understanding of the material. Other than that, there's also going to be review activities. Before each test, which are in class, you'll be able to actually work on problems that have been pre-posted on Canvas. So you'll see a list of problems that are suggested to review, and then in class I'll pick some of those and have you all present them for your classmates and work with each other to help clarify which areas you need further review on. And finally, that is the place where you're going to actually take your tests. You won't be taking your test at home, you'll be taking your test in class on that particular day of the week where we meet. So the most important thing with this class, if you're truly going to be successful, is to print the course calendar and make sure that you've done all of the recommended notes, videos, and homework prior to coming to class. Otherwise, when you get to class, you won't actually find the class time as meaningful or as helpful to you as you would if you're actually coming, having practiced and done everything that you need to do at home. Okay. What about what you need to do at home? What does that look like? Well, you need to watch the recommended videos, right? You need to complete the notes. Most students find that watching the videos is helpful, but it's even more helpful if they actually pause them replay them or speed them up, slow them down, whatever they need to make the content really make sense to them. There are examples in there where I do them for you, but I also recommend that you pause them and try them yourself. So completing the notes in the videos on the calendar to tell you which ones are suggested before our next class meeting so that you're really ready for our full class participation. The second thing is, of course, the homework. So in addition to the notes and the videos, next step is, can I actually apply what I've been learning in the homework assignments? Those homework assignments, again, they're going to be recommended different sections that you do each week. They'll be due the Tuesday after they were assigned, so you have a little bit of a nice window there, but it's always recommended to do them before your actual class meeting. And finally, chapter quizzes. Those are going to be posted, the dates, in my math lab, so make sure you take advantage of the calendar in my math lab to know when those quizzes are. Those are short little quizzes to make sure that you are tracking with us before we take our actual chapter test. And finally, the last thing you want to do at home, in addition to the homework and the videos, and of course coming to class, you want to actually simulate the testing experience at home. So what that means is timing yourself doing recommended problems. Some people need to do a problem 3 or 4 times in a row to really, the type of problem 3 or 4 times in a row to really master a skill. Other people can do it once and they've mastered it, but you need to learn to know yourself. How well do you actually know this skill or this skill? So I give you a list of skills, recommended problems, and I hope you take the time to prepare well for those tests. So now it's up to you. If you decide this class is a good fit, I'll see you in class very soon after the weekend. Otherwise, get started, and if you have any questions, contact me. Good luck this semester. Remember, math is not a spectator sport.